Hello, little friends, and welcome to our story time. Today, we have a very special story about a little boy named Leo and his fiery, tricky friend, Anger. This story is called How to Control Your Anger. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house with a bright red door, lived a boy named Leo. Leo was a cheerful and kind-hearted boy who loved to play with his toys, draw colorful pictures, and build magnificent towers with his blocks. But Leo had a little secret. Sometimes, a fiery, hot-headed visitor would show up unannounced. This visitor's name was Anger. Anger wasn't a person you could see, but Leo could feel him bubbling up inside. When Anger visited, Leo's face would turn as red as a tomato. His little fists would clench, and he'd feel like a volcano about to erupt. One sunny afternoon, Leo was building the tallest block tower the world had ever seen. It was a masterpiece, with blue blocks, yellow blocks, and green blocks reaching almost to the ceiling. Just as he was about to place the very last tippy-top block, his little sister, Mia, toddled into the room. "Ooh, pretty!" She giggled, and with a gentle poke, the entire tower came crashing down. Crash, bang, boom. The blocks scattered all over the floor. Instantly, Leo felt that familiar heat rising in his chest. Anger was here. "Grr," Leo growled. He wanted to shout. He wanted to snatch a toy from Mia. His face felt hot, and his heart was pounding like a drum. He felt like he was going to explode. But just as he was about to let anger take over, his grandma, who had been watching from the doorway, came and sat next to him on the floor. She didn't say anything at first. She just put a warm, gentle hand on his back. "It seems like Anger has come for a visit, hasn't he, Leo?" she said softly. Leo, with tears welling up in his eyes, nodded his head. "He made me want to yell at Mia," he sniffled. "My tower is all gone." Grandma smiled kindly. "Anger can be a very loud and pushy guest. He makes us feel like we have to do whatever he says right now. But you know what, Leo? You are the boss of your own feelings, not Anger." Leo looked confused. "How can I be the boss of Anger? He's too strong." "I'll tell you a secret," Grandma whispered. "It's a magical technique called the dragon's breath. Anger is like a fire-breathing dragon inside you, but you can be a dragon tamer. When you feel Anger's fire, you need to take a big, deep breath, just like a dragon getting ready to breathe fire. Hold it for a moment, and then whoosh. Breathe it all out, slowly and steadily, like you're blowing out 100 birthday candles. This cools down the fire inside." Leo was intrigued. "Dragon's breath, let's try it together," Grandma suggested. "Pretend you're a big, powerful dragon. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up your belly with air. 1, 2, 3. And now, whoosh. Breathe out slowly through your mouth." Leo took a deep breath, puffing out his cheeks. He held it, then blew it out with a long, slow whoosh sound. He did it again and again. With each breath, he felt the fiery heat inside him start to cool down. The redness in his face began to fade, and his fists unclenched. I feel calmer, Leo said, surprised. See, said Grandma, you're taming the dragon. Now for the next secret. It's called the thinking spot. When anger is still trying to be noisy, it's a good idea to walk away to a quiet, cozy place. This is your thinking spot. It could be a comfy chair, a spot in your room, or even under a shady tree in the garden. What do I do in the thinking spot? Leo asked. You give yourself a little break, Grandma explained. You can count to 10 or 20. You can hug your favorite teddy bear, or you can just sit and think about what made you angry. In your thinking spot, you can ask yourself, why am I so mad? What can I do to feel better? It's a place to think, not to shout. Leo thought about it. His thinking spot could be the fluffy beanbag chair in the corner of his room. And the final secret, Grandma continued, her eyes twinkling, is to use your builder words. Anger sometimes makes us want to use breaking words, like I hate you or you're mean, but builder words help us fix things. Instead of shouting at Mia, what could you say? Leo thought hard. Mia was just a baby. She didn't mean to knock his tower over. I could say, Mia, I feel really sad that my tower is broken. Please be more careful next time. Exactly. Grandma beamed. Those are wonderful builder words. They tell Mia how you feel without hurting her feelings. They help you build a bridge back to feeling happy, instead of letting anger burn it down. Just then, little Mia waddled over and handed Leo a blue block. She looked at the mess with wide, sorry eyes. Leo looked at Mia. He remembered the dragon's breath and took another deep breath. He didn't feel like a volcano anymore. He went to his thinking spot, the rug, where he was sitting for just a moment. Then he looked at his sister and used his builder words. It's okay, Mia, he said, his voice much softer now. It was an accident. I was sad my tower fell, but we can build a new one. Do you want to help? Mia's face lit up with a huge smile. She clapped her hands and handed him another block. From that day on, Leo became an expert anger tamer. Whenever he felt that familiar, fiery bubble of anger, he knew just what to do. First, he would practice his dragon's breath. He'd take a big, deep breath in and whoosh it all out. He'd imagine cooling down the angry fire inside him. Next, if he still felt wobbly, he would go to his thinking spot, the cozy beanbag chair. He'd count his fingers and toes or name all the colors he could see in his room until he felt calm enough to think clearly. And finally, he would use his builder words. He learned to say things like, I feel frustrated when I can't tie my shoes instead of throwing them across the room. Or, it makes me upset when you take my toy without asking instead of snatching it back. Of course, anger still visited Leo sometimes. Everyone gets angry. And that's okay. Anger is just a feeling, like being happy or sad. It's not a bad feeling, but it is a strong one. What Leo learned wasn't how to get rid of anger forever, but how to be the boss. He learned that he was in charge, not the hot-headed, fiery feeling. He was the dragon tamer. He was the boss of his thinking spot, and he was the master of his builder words. By learning to control his anger, Leo found that he had more time for fun, more time for playing, and more time for building amazing new things, sometimes even with a little help from his little sister, Mia. So, little friends, the next time you feel that fiery dragon of anger waking up inside you, remember Leo's secret. Take a deep dragon's breath. Find your quiet thinking spot and use your powerful builder words. You are the boss of your feelings, and you have the power to turn a moment of anger into a moment of calm and understanding. And that's the story of how Leo learned to control his anger. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening, and remember to be kind to yourself and others. See you next time for another wonderful story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Bye.